Starting to get a collection of jet skis. Wanted to make a video on these two I bought. It's I think it's a 92 Kawasaki 650 SX. 650 single carb. And it came on a double wide trailer with this Kawasaki 650 TS. So I'm gonna make a video on each, but I'm gonna start with that stand-up, putting it together. Then I'll make a video on this TS. So I got it from an older family that was like on the Rappahannock River. Super nice house back in there. And they were saying, yeah, we just don't ride it, want to get rid of them, buy newer ones, whatever, they just need batteries. So I don't know, they may just need batteries, we'll see. I said I paid $1,000 for this double trailer, the two jet skis, and like their one owner, they had all the paperwork, the original bill of sale, bought everything brand new back in like 1992. It's a package deal for them, so I have everything. So like I said, this one might be the easier fix, but I got this stand up in the garage, set up on a homemade janky dolly. Here goes my Wave Runner 3 650. I got the whole 650 family. It's right now, it's April 12th, 2021. I got the batteries out of all the junk, so they could sit on chargers and not die over the winter. Let's get the flashlight on here. So this is my 650. I know this thing's good. When I got it, this fuel tank was full of junk. These fuel lines were full of junk because of it. I had to completely take out the whole tank, clean all these lines, rebuilt the carb, and then started right up. New fuel lines, new oil lines. No issues. This one's nice. This thing's fun. I got a couple other videos of me riding this one. Can't remember how much I paid for this thing, but I think it was like $400 or $500, $600 maybe. And paperwork for the ski. Got my own plates for it. Got paperwork for the trailer. Got everything. So what I'm gonna do with this is start looking at it, because I'm not too familiar with the Kawasaki 650s or any jet skis in general, really. But I'm gonna take a look and maybe pull this carb off, put it on the bench, and see what it looks like on the inside. So like I said, I'm gonna have another video, this one's gonna be for the stand-up, and then I'll have another video for that TS, and we'll see what happens with that thing. So I'm gonna get pulling this carb out. Here, real quick, I didn't show you all this dolly I made until a good one comes in the mail. But yeah, I got these things for like $11, 2 of them. And then like this is some junk 2x that I had from when I had some concrete poured out back, and I just whipped them together, and I mean, it holds the jet ski nice. I can move it around the shop whenever, so that's all I need. Maybe we're looking down them spark plugs real quick. What is that? Well, I just tried to take a look in there. I mean, it looks oily, but maybe someone tried to start it, and then it had like a bunch of oil, and then because it wouldn't start, so it was kind of oily, and then maybe it just kind of sat like that after they gave up trying to start it. That's why they ended up selling it to me for so cheap, and they just wanted it gone. These tabs, tab 1, tab 2, keeps the sure how much is going to mean anything, but it is like nice and clean on the inside of that carburetor. Looks all right. I don't know if it's even worth pulling this carb apart. It looks good. I don't even think it's worth it. Because I don't have a rebuild, so take it apart, I can mess up the diaphragm. Especially, I mean, I could, but after seeing how like clean everything else is, I'm thinking like not even worth it. Just starting it up and seeing what happens before I spend all this time on the pulling the carb apart. Yeah, I'm just gonna take a look in this fuel tank because I mean it's just too clean to be messing with it any further. I mean, just feel like everything's gonna work. So I'm gonna pull this off. I just unscrewed it. See if I can look down in the fuel tank, and then I might try and prime these oil lines. I don't know what's going on here, but it's like the choke, but it's connected to like the plunger. It's kind of weird. I'll have to mess with that. And then I'm just going to make sure this... What are you chewing? I want to make sure this impeller isn't, you know, seized up tight, and then try and start it up, I guess. Smells like good fuel. Smells like new. Like this season. Oh, it's pre-mixed. 99% sure. Looks blue to me, huh? So that's pre-mixed. So what is that on the front? So does that mean, is that why there's no oil in these lines? Because they pre-mix it? What do you think, is it gonna run? I'm putting this back together. I'm gonna start it up. I'm gonna try and see if I can just turn it. I don't know if that hole up top needs to be plugged into something. But right now I'm gonna pull this plate off and see if I can turn that shaft by hand real quick. This grate right here is just plastic. Oh, I thought it would have been metal. All right, here we go. Let's see. No. Doesn't want to spin. All right, well, I'm a little concerned that shaft didn't turn with my wrench. Maybe I'm just a little stupid or something. So I got no carb, no spark plugs. I'm just gonna see. I'm gonna see what happens. I'm gonna go ahead and put those right there. We'll see. I put a battery in it. We'll see what it does. And she clicks. Ooh, it wants to go. Oh. It wants to spin. I think it's at the back. The way it's twisting that engine like that. Oh. Maybe I'll see if I can get this impeller off and see if what's going on back in the impeller. I'm just gonna go ahead and pull 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 bolts out. I ain't gonna film it. You don't need to see that. Made in Japan. Alright, looks like stuff. Guess I'll pull this nozzle out. Alright, so I got the steering nozzle out, but it really doesn't help me much. I'm gonna try getting these two out. Alright, I got these two bolts out, but for whatever reason, it still didn't want to, that cone didn't want to come off. Alright. Oh man, look at this. Look at this O-ring. Yuck. Alright, let me see if I can turn that. Nope. Alright, next is getting these out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then get that impeller out. Or the housing out. But I need to make a trip to the store to get those parts. So I'm gonna go in the engine bay now, and I'm gonna undo the coupling cover, what puts the engine to the shaft. I'm just gonna undo that and then call it a day. I have to get more tools and crack on with her tomorrow. It's kind of cool. Everything I touched so far has been a 10 mil. Next is to get this cover off. So I gotta get like this out of the way so I can get to here. But I can't fit nothing in there. That's like a 26 millimeter nut to hold this steering cable. So my best bet's just to like jam this up there. Alright, so I wasn't able to get that bolt. I tried to make this way tighter, grinded it off. Didn't work, so I had to go out and buy these things. Lifetime warranty though. Stuck. Alright, got it off. Just had to give it a little love tap because it was stuck on those splines. But now this one's free. It's like a stainless steel prop. That is one with the housing.
For it to work. Unlock. Work? Bro, look at that. I'm such an engineer. I should have been an engineer, bro. I'd be like the Connor of engineers. Fuck that. Oh!
I can't
get leverage.
No, I can't hold this down enough. Hold on, let's both try. You probably don't worry about holding that.
I'm just trying to,
because that might not even spin.
Alright, go ahead.
Oh, let's see if there's a better way for us to.
Let's go ask that woodworker if he has an impact wrench.
He's like, I got bird seed. Maybe if you can hold it.
Get more leverage on her?
Yeah.
That's great. Fuck that. That's really seized on there.
Yeah, ideally you put the other end in a vise and then skipped a few parts. Got the impeller out. Solus 13 tack 18 was already in it. Had to get it in the vise. Blades were seized up against the wall, so we put it in my buddy's milling machine. Got a couple thousandths out of a couple high spots, and then took a honing circle to it. Smoothed it out a little bit. Now I'm in the point where I'm putting new bearings and seals in it. I just hammered this end one in. So I got the other one in the freezer. Let's see if that one might go in easier being cold. So we'll see if that one's in easier to hit in. And I just pulled it out the freezer. I'm just gonna put a little bit of grease on the side. I don't know if it's gonna help, but I don't think it's going to hurt. Man, this thing got cold quick. I was in the freezer for like just a couple of minutes. Alright, so I already have my spacer piece in there. Yeah, you can't see it. We're just gonna hammer that down. So hang on. Just got this one in. So you know it's in far enough when you're hitting it, and then it starts making a pinging, real loud pinging noise instead of the banging. It's when it like bottoms out. Now you're on the metal. So yeah, you can see I got my center spacer in there. And I just gotta cock it over a little bit, and I'll just put these seals in. All right, both seals are in. Got my center bushing in. About to attach new O-rings onto my shaft. And put a little grease on here and throw this back in. All right, everything's together. Seals, shaft. I'm about to put the impeller on. I'm being supervised. All right, another day working on this beast. Got the impeller back in the housing. It really needs a new wear ring because it hits in a couple spots. So I've been like sanding it down. I know it's like super jank, but now I'm gonna be rebuilding the carb on it. This is the carb that doesn't have the fuel pump. It's got an external fuel pump on the Kawasaki 650 TS. She's got the fuel pump in it on the side. So there's the diaphragm, but this is the fuel pump. So I got two of these. I really just need to come in here and clean this up, and then have extra parts. So I want to pop this thing open and take a look and see what the inside's looking like. Because like in the other video, I was like smelling the gas, and it smelled really good. So I have high hopes that it will be nice and clean in here. These are coming out nice too, which is like a good sign. And I'm using the wrong size screwdriver, so I'm gonna strip these things. It's kind of stuck. It's definitely at least got a year on her. I wouldn't be stuck like this. Needle valve was a little stuck right there. I don't know if you could see it when I hit it, or if you heard it. When I hit it the first time, it like made a nice pop as it clicked free. So I'm just gonna take this apart and give her a little bit of carb clean. This thing hardly even smells oily or gassy or anything. Alright, I'm just going to give these parts over here a quick hose down and put my new diaphragm back in and get her moving. Maybe I should be recording this too. I just took this screw out to see what it did, and then this whole plate comes off. So you got a little filter in here. I think it comes out this way, but judging by that O-ring, I'm not so certain. But this is, see how clean that is? I don't think it's gonna focus, but it's nice and clean. Got a little bit of rust in a couple of these spots, like here and here. I'm gonna go ahead and get under here. See what's going on. I really need like tweezers to get this plate out. Why are you barking? Well, I put that on my paper towel. I can't even see it. Right here, look. Alright, how am I going to get this O-ring out? Yeah, honestly, it looks really nice in here. Alright, so I'm going to put it together. I could be wrong with this carb kit I have. Some of the parts in here are not exactly what I need. For example, this O-ring. These are the only new ones that came with it. So this one right here is close. Like it's almost it, but it's close in some spots, but you know what I'm saying? But it's not this. But that one's still good, I guess. I'd be more concerned if it was a lot crunchier. So I hope this is right. This is how it came apart. What are you doing? Sleeping on the job. Supposed to be supervised. All right, got those screws nice and stripped. Putting this old O-ring back in. I'm gonna go ahead and blow the gunk out of here with carb cleaner real quick. Daddy, come on. You're messing up the flag. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Get out. Come on. Come on. Go. It's in there chewing the flag. Don't you go back in there. Messing up my movie.
No, you're okay, Tony. You're okay. You're okay. Still wants to get back in down there.
There's like 3 screws or springs in this bag. Do I even need to put this new spring in there? Because these are all slightly different sizes. I think I will pass. I'm gonna make sure this diaphragm still works real quick. There's still aligned properly, I mean. Alright, I put it together. Hope I did it right. I'm gonna go ahead and bolt it back on, and then without the drive shaft coupled, I'm gonna see if it's gonna run, and then we'll go ahead and put that pump back on it and see what happens to her. So I'm just gonna skip and jump to where I have this thing like already bolted down. All right, carb's in, battery's in, there's fuel in here. We'll push it outside, see if I can get it to pump fuel and start up. Is that battery dead or what? Oops. Might need these. Alright, I already put it back inside. It runs. It's a little boggy, pretty smoky. I think I'm just gonna buy new fuel lines and just like replace them while I'm like here. I might even buy like a new plunger because this thing's useless. But after that, I think it's ready to go in the water and just get a couple like wide open rips. She's like pissing and everything. Everything's doing what it's supposed to. I just swapped this kill switch from the TS, so now I got the lanyard push style, and I'll rig something up for that one. But yeah, I just gotta finish up this pump, and I'm gonna run out and get some more silicone. All right, my camera died, but yeah, get some more silicone. Then I'm gonna pump this thing, or set it back up in here. I'm just gonna do a little bit more cleaning right here. There's crust in here, so I'm gonna get rid of it. I'm just gonna go in here and clean it up, but I don't know how much I'm actually gonna film. So yeah, I'll probably just cut back to when I have everything all bolted back up and ready for the water, honestly.
Alright. We're live, me and Mike. About to live our best lives out here. Wind calls Pocahontas. How you feeling?
Ready for action.
They got roof rats in the water. They're like squirrels, but systematically oppressed.
I got another bottle too.
Alright.
Alright, just put it in the water. I'll just see if it starts up for the first start.
Like a submarine. Got that bed hand, little submarine. Here it comes. You're gonna run into me. Kiss me.
That's pretty good. I'm about to set up the Alright, got the chestnut. I'm gonna take it for a spin. Got my chauffeur Paul here. Oh, bro, you're wild, bro.
Why?
The glasses, you're gonna lose them.
Huh?
You're gonna lose those things.
I know.
Give them here.
Here we go. So go fast and then 180. It's hard, man. I don't know if I get my angle right.
喧騒まみれこの街の演奏玉たまま一度ついておいで世界中魅了するほどに豪華なジャパン一番ジャンプアランさうちらの出番